Welcome back, RC Truth Media, back again for this another video. Let's wrap this up in less than 5 minutes, let's say. What's going on in the world? Let's start off with the United States. Well, right now, if you turn on conservative channels, they're going to say we're doing great. You turn on the liberal networks, they're going to say, oh, he's a liar, he needs to go to jail. They're going to tell you all about Russia and how United States is not doing good under the president and the current administration. Well, I don't believe that. I believe that the United States is actually doing okay right now. For the short term, we're going to be doing really good. Let's just say it like that. We're going to be doing very good for the short term. And why is that? Well, because of the United States is still the dollar, the world reserve currency, okay, for the moment. And with that, the dollar still being the world reserve currency, the dollar is up because of the interest rates rising. Okay, we're no longer allowing credit like we used to, which is and that plus the rising interest rates, plus the tariffs that are going on, all the trade barriers that Trump has done overseas. This is allowing the currencies devalue overseas. All the currencies are devaluing relative to the dollar, basically, in the short run. Okay. Now, what is this doing to the other nations? It's not allowing them to buy up American goods. It's not allowing them to do trade with the dollar. So what are they doing? They're trying to figure out a different way to do trade, and they are coming up with different ways to do trade. Russia has found ways to bypass the dollar. China has made the petro yuan. Okay, instead of using the petrodollar, they have already made the petro yuan. China has made the Silk Road. They're also doing in Africa. They're doing a lot of building. They're doing a lot of infrastructure everywhere. Okay, so China is trying to do a new system with basically everybody to bypass the dollar. Canada is breaking away right now from the NAFTA agreement. We don't know what's going on, if they're going to even stick with Mexico and the whole American continent with the NAFTA agreement. We don't know what's going on with that. But we do know that most of the countries are not using the dollar, not able to afford the dollar, and their currencies are crashing relative, and they're basically crashing, a lot of them. Now, what is going to happen is it's going to be the domino effect. All of these currencies around the world, the weakest one is going to crash first. All the weakest ones are going to go, and then the strongest ones are going to go last. The dollar, United States, is going to be the last one to fall, the last domino to fall. But when it does fall, what's going to rise? What's going to be the next new currency? Okay, I believe cryptos are going to be it, because we have the World Monetary Fund, the IMF, International Monetary Fund, using these SDRs, okay, which is a crypto. Basically, right now it's digital. And not only that, we have had the white paper by the NSA, the National Security Association, which is just like the CIA is an intelligence agency. The NSA is also an intelligence agency of the United States, and they've already said in 1996 that they've made a paper basically saying that they're gonna make a crypto system. When this old system fails, they're gonna go into a new crypto system. With plus, there was a 1988 magazine by the Economy magazine saying on the title of it was a phoenix, and the phoenix gave birth to the cryptocurrency. I'm sure all of you guys know that already. Okay, so they're saying back in 1988 in the Economist magazine, that we were going to have a crypto system in 2018. It was saying the exact year, which is this year. Okay, so right now all of the big banks and the central banks are buying up cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. Okay, so I'm not sure if you knew that, but like Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Chase, they're all buying cryptocurrencies. Okay, and we should all be buying crypto. So is Wells Fargo, Bank of America, all these big banks. They're stocking up on these cryptos. Why? And why is cryptos crashing right now? Why is gold crashing? Why is gold so cheap? It's so all these big bankers, people with a lot of money, and why is the dollar so high, gold is so cheap, everything else is so cheap around the world? Why? That's because the powers that be are going to buy up all these assets, and when they crash, they're going to have all these other assets. You should be doing the same thing, okay? Buy up some gold, buy up silver, cryptos, everything you can. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's the most important thing, okay? I have cryptos, I have gold, silver, I have a lot of different cryptos too, not just one. Bitcoin is my main one, and Litecoin. Bitcoin and Litecoin are my main two. Then I have Ethereum, Bitcoin Gold, Bitcoin Cash. But I'm going to go ahead and cut this short right here. There's also a lot of weather events going on. Keep an eye on the weather and have an emergency plan ready in case something happens to you. Thanks a lot for checking out the channel. Like and subscribe, and I'll leave a donate button if you'd like to donate.